First YouTube video of the year. What better way to start off the new year other than to post a video when one has hypothetically woken up in maybe the early afternoon today, had pudding for breakfast, and threw on some sweats, and decide that I am totally qualified to give you life advice. This is the first time that it's just a free-for-all. Who knows what's gonna come out of my mouth, and I also don't really know how to edit videos, so we'll see how this happens. It's really overwhelming to think about what you're gonna do for the whole year. So I have come up with a bunch of things that I have done in the last couple of days to prep myself that you can get done today. The thought is that hopefully some of these things are things that you can immediately implement and get your year off to a great start. Now, everyone has usually a goal of, eating healthy and trying to, look fabulous, lose weight, all the other stuff. But you gotta start from the basics and make sure that you are nicely stocked up and that also you're not eating anything that might accidentally kill you. The first thing that I did was go through my pantry and my refrigerator, clean out all of the shit that was expired, smelled kind of weird, and also took inventory of what I had in there so that I know for my next grocery trip that I might need to stock up on certain items. On to the next thing, which is probably my favorite thing that I did so far. Clean out all of my beauty products and start fresh for 2020. I have really severe eczema and most things don't work on me. But last year I did get pretty experimental and bought more things than I usually do because I was trying to find the right makeup situation. But because I'm super Asian and don't like throwing shit out and wasting things, I kept holding on to them even though I couldn't use them, and finally just got rid of them, and I don't feel guilty looking at them every day anymore and thinking about how much money I wasted on them.
See, what did I do with it? Okay. I actually put all of the products that I'm going to be using on a daily basis in one area and put it on the top of my little vanity case. And so I've got my face moisturizer and my body moisturizer. I have got my foundation, which, by the way, if you have eczema, I have tried every fucking product in the world and have the worst eczema ever. And Clinique's hydrating and repairing makeup actually works really well for me. I stocked up on all my beauty blenders because I don't use brushes anymore. I made sure I had my, this is the only MLM product that I probably buy because it actually works really well. It's the Mary Kay oil-free eye makeup remover, and I use a ridiculous amount of eyeliners. And of course my eyeliner, actually this is the second Mary Kay product that I use.
My eyebrow pencil, which by the way, I don't have on right now because I don't know where the fuck it went. I can't find it, so I might have to go buy a new one.
My chubby stick from Clinique that I use for contouring.
And a lip gloss if I have a fancier event to go to, or just regular, got stuck in here, chopstick, so fucking Asian, chapstick, generic chapstick actually.
I just really love this. It is a little, what is this? Rose quartz moisturizing face roller thing. And I use it every day. I don't actually know if it does anything, but it feels really nice and it feels luxurious and it feels like I actually give a shit about my skin. I saw this at a luxury skincare place. They were selling it for, I think 40 or 50 bucks. And I got this at World Market for $9.50 because it was $20, and then I had a coupon, and then I had another coupon. And then I had a couple other things like fake eyelashes and stuff that I will use maybe once or twice a year. And I put all of those things that I don't regularly use into another basket and put it away, and we'll just take it out when I need it. So my vanity looks a lot less crappy and a lot more organized, and it just takes out a lot of the kind of frustration when I'm not a morning person anyway. So that's that.
The next thing that I would suggest that you do that has been hugely therapeutic for me, but also productive, is I cleared out my phone. But this happened accidentally because I was editing a video on my phone yesterday, and then I did not have enough space to actually export the video out of my phone. And so this video was like trapped, and I couldn't get it out unless I cleared out enough space to be able to export it out.
Have you ever had that time when you were taking a really important picture? This actually happened to me at a friend's wedding where we were trying to take this like massive group photo, and there wasn't enough there wasn't enough storage in the thing, and just lost the moment. So you don't have to worry about that for 2020. And I would say take some time out today to go and clear out your phone, get rid of those old photos, get rid of those, audio files, maybe ebooks, all this other stuff that's just taking up space, and start the new year fresh on a digital landscape. Because digital media is now my job. I also wanted to make sure that I cleared out my physical space, and I spent the last couple of days redoing my office space and just reorganizing all of my stuff. So you can see my new desk situation, which is pretty minimalist and decluttered, and I'm excited about it.
And of course, because my brand is all about debt-free and money-saving tips, I can't start off the new year without talking about what I'm doing money-wise. Is first of all, closing out 2019, which was a bit of a cluster because I closed a business, we sold a rental property, we paid off our house. Actually, we did a lot of pretty cool stuff last year. Coming with all of that is a lot of expenses and taxes and all of just like stuff I really don't want to do or deal with. So if you haven't already, get your stuff together, start getting ready for tax season, and just get rid of any stuff that you were doing in 2019 financially that can be closed out, and just start 2020 on a good note. But I have been really focused on money for the last 5 years because of the whole debt-free journey situation, because it was a really tough journey getting to this point, and I still worry about money to a certain extent, but just like not the same way that I did in the last 3 years, where I was like really worried about whether or not we were gonna have any sort of future or be able to like buy groceries and stuff. So I'm excited, and I'm gonna keep my 2020 goal pretty simple this year, which is to max out all retirement funds. Is just to set that goal for this year versus before I had like 5 million goals that I wanted to do. And I'm just gonna stick with the one goal and just really focus on that for the year of the retirement funds being fully funded. And if I accomplish that by the end of the year, I'll be pretty happy about that. My very last goal, and because I think that it's important thinking about how I want to spend my time, and more importantly, who I want to spend that time with, is to reach out to 3 friends who I haven't talked to in a while. I think everyone just gets super busy and doesn't have time, and so I reached out to those 3 people, just say, hey, I'm thinking about you, and I hope you're gonna have a great new year, and I'd love to hear what's going on in your life. So that is my video. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope there are at least a couple of things that you can take to make 2020 your bitch in the new year. And if you liked this content, please stay tuned, subscribe to my channel using the link below. This is the first one that I've done, and I'm just actually really excited that I got through this in one sitting. And I'm hoping that people will stick around. See you next time.